Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. 2023 is just over halfway done, and what a great year it's been for strategy gaming. There's been a bunch of fantastic games, and there's more and more each and every day. So I thought I'd do a little roundup, a little recap of the very best that we've seen this year. We're diving into the world of management and tycoon games today to check out the best that have come out this year, and as ever, I've got a healthy selection for you to check out. I've also got a few cheeky bonus games at the end, which didn't quite make the list, but you should still give a little bit of love to. Right, before we kick this off, remember to let me know in the comments, what is your favorite management game of 2023 so far? Let me know, please. I'm genuinely very, very interested to hear what you've got to say. There's also been a bunch of other great strategy games like base builders and city builders that have released this year, and I'm doing videos on all of those categories, so check the description for links to those videos. Without further ado, let's get to the games. Big Ambitions is the tycoon game that came totally out of the blue and has subsequently been a smash hit. Your bank balance is tiny, but your ambitions are big. With a little help from your uncle, you get an apartment and your first job. But then it's up to you to achieve success and take over New York City any way you like. Slowly build multiple small businesses, grow them into huge corporations, or carve out your own unique path. The possibilities are limitless in this vast business sandbox. You've never played anything like this. Go from a small apartment and public transport to luxury suites, fast cars, and designer furniture. Put your money into investment funds and real estate. Succeed, fail, rebuild. But remember to take care of yourself, sleep, and stay happy on your rise to the top. Do you have what it takes to build your own empire? This is quite simply an impeccable business sim / tycoon game. It is great. It is so unbelievably fun to play. It really is the sort of quintessential tycoon game experience. It's just in early access at the moment, so expect more, much more from it in the future. This is a really, really great title as it currently stands, and it is only going to get better and better and better as the years progress. This one is tremendously promising and absolutely deserves a space at the top of the best tycoon games of 2023 thus far. Definitely Not Fried Chicken is a business management sim with a twist. Grow your drugs trade through legitimate fronts by managing both sides of the business. Acquire new businesses, meet new clientele, develop more potent narcotics, make a lot of money, and leave a city in ruin. This game manages to combine a whole bunch of strategy genres. You've got to build out your base and your growing operation. You've got to manage your logistics operation, delivering your substances to paying customers. And at the end of the day, you've got to manage your distribution and laundering operations by building out chicken shops and laundrettes and stuff like that. It's a really creative game that's super fun, and I really think that you'll struggle to find another game that's quite like it. It's unbelievably unique. Definitely give this one a look if you're interested in, very, very, very unique tycoon games. Factory Town Idle is a town builder that takes place entirely within menus. This one is absolutely more of a management game, but definitely has sort of tycoon-y elements. Create housing and production buildings, assign workers to them, to craft and sell items, invest your earnings back into new technology that can improve and automate your town. Hundreds of items, buildings, recipes, research, and upgrades are there to unlock and explore, including gourmet food, tailored clothing, steam-powered tech, jewelry, magic potions, and a whole heck of a lot more. This game is a sort of sequel to Factory Town, which is an excellent automation game that you should absolutely check out, and it's an excellent game in and of its own right. It's really, really good. Factory Town Idle is similar in theme, but different in playstyle. It's super chill, there's no pressure, and as I say, it is definitely a management game. Build entirely at your own speed and take it easy over the course of many, many hours. It's great, it's quirky, and it's something to do in the background whilst you're on a meeting or something. Check this one out if you're interested. Have you ever wondered where all those magic potions in RPGs come from? Well, now's your chance. In Potion Tycoon, you build and manage your very own magic shop in this witchin' magic simulator. Acquire resources, build and manage production lines, mix potions, and design the bottles to sell them in your shop. Experiment with new recipes, grow your business, and become the leading potion business in the magical lands. Compete for the best ingredient deals or grow your own magical plants and fungi. Meanwhile, build and expand your shop, set up production lines to get potion production going. But that's not all. Make sure you present your products nicely to make sure that your shoppers enjoy their stay. This is an excellent little Tycoon game that I really enjoyed my time with. However, it's currently rated mixed on Steam with about 69 percent of reviews rating it positively. A lot of people complaining about bugs. I mean, I didn't experience any in my time with the game, but that's clearly not the case for others. It's still an early access title. Hopefully it all gets ironed out soon, but I would really recommend this one. Really, it's a 2 thumbs up from me. Organs Please is a dark and satirical management sim where you take control of a recycling factory with a dark twist. It recycles humans. Your job is to decide who gets to escape our dying planet in a cozy spaceship and who sacrifices their blood, sweat, tears, and all of their body parts for the greater good of humanity. Put simply, this game is Papers, Please plus Fallout Shelter, I guess, and honestly, it's great. It really shouldn't work, but this game is absolutely fantastic. It blends a nutty, creative, narrative meander with all the tropes of a management game. And I'll say it again, this game really shouldn't be as good as it is, but it absolutely is. There's a whole bunch of Tycoon elements that are weaved through that you're able to explore on your mission to save humanity. Absolutely one of the most underrated games of this year. So this is definitely more of a management game than a Tycoon game, but it's definitely got a Tycoon-y vibe. This is Lakeburg Legacies. Lakeburg Legacies is a social-based village management sim focused on pairing up your townsfolk to make the most effective and most loved-up couples. Think you've made the perfect match? Then follow your families generation after generation and watch their lineages blossom or wilt. See what effects they have on your realm. In addition to managing the lives of your many residents and finding a partner for them, you'll need to deal with cheating, workplace spats, and a whole bunch of other workplace issues. You've also got to manage production of the town's resources by building and expanding working slots, upgrading machines, that sort of thing. This is a really interesting way of approaching town management, and it gets surprisingly intricate, granular, and complex as the game progresses. This game really does a lot of things differently, and I'm very much here for it. Definitely check this one out. In Park Beyond, you are the creative force behind a series of amusement parks. A Visioneer. You're a combination of a creator, a manager, a designer, wrapped up in one powerful package. Every aspect of developing and maintaining successful theme parks will be under your control. As creative lead of the park, you can let your imagination off the leash. Build wild loops and hoops for a coaster like no other to attract thrill-seeking teens, research exciting flat rides to appeal to adults, or pop down cheery, adorable flat rides for families. But you can also take things to the next level with unbelievable modules that add unique pizzazz to your park. It's impossification that really takes things to the next level by making rides, well, impossible. It's a lovely little Tycoon game, especially if you're fans of games like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Parkitect, Planet Coaster. This is a hearty little addition to those titles. This is a little bit of an outlier, as the game isn't technically out yet. However, you can check out the demo right now and see if you like it. Save the galaxy one patient at a time as the new director of Galacticare. You'll build and manage a series of hospitals to keep your patients alive for as long as possible. And also because it's, of course, the right thing to do. This game is mad. It doesn't take itself seriously at all, which I think is great. It is obviously a hospital tycoon game / a sort of hospital builder and management game, and that's reason enough to make this list. However, the real reason that I want to highlight it is because the writing and the story is excellent. In funny, inverted comma, games, it can be easy to go a bit over the top, but I really do think, from what I've seen, that this game strikes the right balance between actually being funny and not going too far. Whether or not that will transfer to the full release, we will have to wait and see. But whatever the case, play the demo of this one because it's really, really excellent, and consider wishlisting it so that you can be notified when it does indeed release. EarthX is a rocket company management game. Go from launching small rockets on Earth to eventually building a colony on Mars, create your own internet constellation, develop new technologies, supply the International Space Station, and terraform Mars. This game has it all, from the smallest engines to the biggest interplanetary launches, plus it's got a load of rocket customizability, which means you can upgrade your rockets to carry capsules and land themselves. How neat. This is absolutely a more sort of whimsical take on the Tycoon genre, and it released, I think, into early access in 2019, but it has just released in 2023, and it is great. Plus, I'm actually in this game, believe it or not. You can launch me as a test payload, which, may or may not be up your street, but whatever the case, this is a fantastic little Tycoon game, and it's just great. It's just great. I really would recommend this one. In Railway Empire 2, you don the coat of a clever entrepreneur. Take over a small railway company in the early 1800s and turn your steam engines into the workhorses of the economy. Grow your company into the largest railway company of the continent and outsmart your competitors as you connect cities and companies with an ever-expanding network of rail lines, bridges, and tunnels. 60 famous locomotives are at your disposal, all pulling freight cars and passenger cars as they usher in an era of historic importance during the Industrial Revolution. This is an excellent transport tycoon game that really improves on the first iteration in the series in a number of ways. It's fast, it's fresh, and it feels great to play. And any game that gives you a bunch of freedom to move goods and trains around a map is good in my book. So yeah, Railway Empire 2, definitely another excellent tycoon game that you should check out. So that's it for the main games on this list. What did you think? Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments down below. And remember, let me know what your favorite game of the year has been. Specifically, Tycoon Management games, Tycoon Management titles, perhaps that I've missed. I'm really very, very interested in hearing what you've got to say. Right, let us get to the bonus games. I've got two great little bonus games for you folks that have watched all the way into this video. Tastemaker and Duality, I think is how you pronounce it. Let's start with Tastemaker. Tastemaker is a super chill restaurant tycoon game. Design your own restaurant from the ground up, decorate, create a menu, hire and manage staff, and much more. Keep your customers happy and make a profit to keep the restaurant of your dreams from turning into a nightmare. Build up your kitchen and your team to make more money, cook more dishes, and just cook more in general. That's it. That is the premise. There's nothing inherently wrong with Tastemaker. It's just not as meaty as some of the other games on this list. It's a good little interesting tycoon game, but it won't keep you occupied for hours. But still, definitely a recommendation from me. Duality is a tycoon game with card mechanics. The game is split into two parts, which you'll manage simultaneously. First, send your gangsters to beat out debts, rob banks, steal valuables, and launder the money that they earn in your establishment. Then, at the same time, you need to hire staff for your restaurant and upgrade it to provide a front for your operations. All the while, you need to make sure that you don't attract too much heat. There's a surprisingly large amount of stuff going on at any one moment, and it's your job as the Don to make sure that none of the plates stop spinning. This is a great game, but it's still in demo form, so unfortunately, there's not enough here to make it onto the main list. However, it's absolutely still a 10/10 for me, and an absolute recommendation to play it. The demo, that is, and definitely wishlist it so that you're notified when it drops. So that's it, ladies and gents. Thank you ever so much for watching. Check out the Patreon if indeed you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. You get early access to these videos, these big video projects that I compile. So if you're interested in helping with that, then yeah, check it out. But for now and for me, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.